everybody. I'm just going to move this over here. I can see what's going on. Hopefully it's not in the way. All right. Going here. I can see comments. Right. Turn the volume down on this guy. That way you're not hearing everything. Say hello when you come in so I know you're here. I'll give everybody a couple of minutes to come in. Tonight I'm going to do the Paris transfer, and I'm going to do it two ways. So the first one is going to be watercolor, and the second one is going to be on a canvas. I've already pre-prepped the canvas because I did black stripes on it and I need a little bit of time to dry. So the first one I think we're gonna do is the watercolors. I have never done this technique before, so it should be interesting. Please say hello when you come in so that I know you're here. Tonight I'm enjoying a Fern Walk Rosé. All right, I guess we'll get started. Say hello when you come in. So the first thing I've got is a piece of plastic. You can use a Ziploc bag. I'm using the plastic that was on top of the board. And I'm using a canvas board tonight because this is a hard surface and because there's going to be water involved. It won't warp like on a regular canvas with the water. It might start warping a little bit. So I'm going to use the board. So the first thing I'm going to do is I've grabbed my colors and I've chosen blues, teals, kind of a grayish teal. And I'm going to start with the darker color first. And I'm just going to wipe it across the plastic. Now these are watercolor felts, so they'll get activated and get a little bit more watercolory when I add the water to them. So I'm just going to go across the sheet. Kind of random. I'm just making a splash basically once I add the water to it. Now this is the lightest color. It doesn't seem seem that dark. I was kind of hoping for a little bit more there. Now I'm going to spray it with water. And then I'm going to take my canvas board and place it on top. And just press it down. And then I'm going to lift it with the plastic attached to it. So this is what it looks like right now. And I'm just going to squish it down a bit just to get some of that color moved around. Now remember, there's water underneath here. Just moving it around a bit. And then I'm going to lift. Hey Brittany, hey Josh. I'm going to lift this off. And this is what the splash looks like so far. And then we're going to put a design on top. I'm just going to blow dry this a bit. A little bit loud. Hey, hey. I want to make sure it's good and dry before I put the stencil on. So that's the splash done. I think this is going to be the top. And then the Eiffel Tower will be down here. Kind of coming up this way. All right. Now this is Meet Me in Paris, the transfer. It's 8.5 by 11. It's brand new. And I'm going to write on the back, because I want to make sure that I always put it the right way back on. And then I'm going to peel it just from the top. See how it gets loose like that? You never want to take it from the corner because it's going to stretch the transfer. This is a silk screen transfer. And then I'm just going to pull it off. And I'm going to fuzz it up on our fuzzing towel. And that's just getting a little bit of lint on it so it's not really sticky. Hey Karen! Get it nice and fuzzed. All right, now we're going to put it onto our board. And I think that's where I want it. And I'm just going to press down and make sure that the silk screen area is adhered nicely to the board. And I'm going to do a couple of different colors. This looks crooked. No, it's straight. Okay, so for this one, I think I'm going to go with black and raspberry. I'm going to do the Eiffel Tower in the black, and then I'm going to do the stamp and the words along the side, and Meet Me in Paris in the raspberry. Hey, Sean. I know, I love the watercolor. It's gonna look so good when it's done. My mouth is so dry today. All right. So I think I'm gonna do all the small stuff first. Looking for my stir sticks. And of course they're not out. Here I thought I was really prepared. All right, sorry about that, you guys. Okay, so I'm gonna do raspberry. And you wanna always make sure that the paste is a really nice sour cream yogurt consistency. Now this is a really tiny squeegee that I cut up because I knew that I was going to be doing some really small tight areas here. So I'm just going to go as close as possible. And get this area done. And this is really close. And because I'm doing a couple of different areas, and it might take a little bit of time, I'm actually going to lift the transfer off the canvas and dry this section. So I'm just going to pull off the part that I've already chalked and dry it. That's going to look so good. You're funny, Josh. Congrats. Okay, I'm going to place it back down. And I'm going to do the stamp over on the other side. Get as close to the tower as possible. Without touching the tower. Need a little more paste. All right, now that one's done. And again, I'm going to lift it again. If I can get this. And dry this part. It doesn't take very long for the chalk paste to dry at all. And I've just got the blow dryer on a cool setting. Okay, make sure that the transfer is all the way down there. And now I'm going to do the bottom part. It says meet me in Paris. And I'm going to do this in the raspberry as well. Super quick. And wipe off the excess. Save all the chalk paste we can. All right. I'm going to lift from the bottom. Just to that part there. I'm going to dry that. And then I'm going to do the Eiffel Tower in black. Yes, exactly, Karen. There we go. Okay, now for the black. I am going to love this when it's done. All right, now another small squeegee, because these areas are very tiny. And I'm just going from side to side, because I don't want to go into the part that I just did in the raspberry. So what'd you all think of the rain today? Come down here to the coast and all it does is rain. Like, what the heck? But I guess I can't complain because they're expecting snow on the Coquihalla. It's June! Like, what the heck? Alright, this is just about done. And I think I'm going to go with a bigger squeegee for this last part. Get that in there. All right, we're almost done. Sorry if you guys are just seeing my head. I just want to make sure I get all of that in there. Okay, we're ready for the reveal. Here we go. Oh my God. That looks amazing. I'm just gonna get this in water. So I'm using this one again for the next board. Get that washed off. Give you guys a peek. What do you think? Doesn't that look awesome? I love it. Absolutely love it. Now I need to find a nice frame for it. So cool. And I love the versatility that you can keep the transfer on there and do different colors. I just love it. Thank you, Karen. All right, I'm going to put this back here. Put my other one. And then get the transfer ready. Just going to wash it off. And I think I'm going to go with red and gold for this next one, because it's got black stripes on the canvas. I'm just going to get this dried off. So it's super easy to clean the transfers. I'm going to use Clorox wipes on the back, and that gets all the stuff off, the stickiness that we fuzzed on there. And it'll make the transfer sticky again. I know it seems kind of pointless to fuzz it, clean the fuzz off, and then I need to fuzz it again. But it just keeps the transfer nice and clean. Easy to use it again. And if you're really careful with the transfers, they last anywhere from 8 to 15 times. Hey, Jessie. Okay, so that one is done. And then I'm just going to hit it with the blow dryer on a cool setting. just to make sure it's not wet when I put it on the next canvas. So the next one that we're going to do, and I pre-did this canvas because I had to paint it black and it was going to take some time to dry. I didn't have any painter's tape, so I used duct tape, which wasn't a good idea because the duct tape for some reason didn't stick well to the canvas, so it kind of bled out in a couple spots. Lesson learned, I won't use duct tape anymore. Now, because this one is still on the canvas, I'm going to put a couple of dish towels on the back, just so that I've got some support on the back of this, because I'm going to be pushing down on it. Okay. And that did go well. All right, so now I can press down on this and it's not going to go in too far. Okay, hey Linda. All right, so now you can see that it's really sticky again. So I'm just going to fuzz it a little bit. I want it to stick to the canvas, but I don't want it to stick too much to the canvas. So just give it a couple of times on the fuzzing cloth. All right, I'm going to put this down. And I think I want part of the word on the black and part of it off. Now, what do you guys think? Should I do the words in red or in the shimmer copper? And then do the tower the opposite? What do you think? Maybe do the Eiffel Tower in the shimmer copper? Yay or nay? What you think, Karen? While I'm cleaning this up. Copper for the Eiffel Tower? Or for the words? Perfect. That's what we're gonna do. All right. So then the words are gonna be in the red. So I'm gonna do the red first, just like I did with the watercolor one. And then we're gonna pull it from side to side. And that way I've got the tower in the middle that I can do the gold. So we'll start with the red. And that's a brand new paste. So I'm just gonna mix it up. Make sure it's mixed really well. First time you open the paste, it always seems to need a little bit more mixing than when you've already used it. That one's really nice. All right. And I just made a complete mess. Other thing, you want to make sure you don't have colors on your hands when you're working with anything that's white. Hey, Bobby. Okay. So again, I'm going to go as close as I can to the tower. And bring it all the way down. And I'm making sure there's no lines in the paste because that'll show through after I pull the transfer up. Okay, so that one is done. Got a leaky jar. And pulling from the side, because you don't want to stretch the transfer. Oh, that's pretty. Okay, I'm just going to hit it with a dryer. Hey, Kristen. How are you? I haven't seen you in ages. Okay, that's dry. I'll put it back down. And now I'm going to do the other side, the stamp part. I'm going to turn that. Getting nice and close to the tower. And getting all the excess off. All right. And now I'm gonna make sure I don't have any ink on my fingers, which I do. Last thing I want is red in the white area here. Now lift. And then I'm going to blow dry that. There we go. And this seems to have moved a bit. Okay. Meet Me in Paris is going to be in the red. And the Paris is, it's kind of a distressed word, which is kind of cool. And put the excess back. All right. That's it for the red. And we'll lift that up. And I'm going to dry this part. And it looks like the eye kind of bled a little bit. I didn't have that down all the way. So I'm going to use a little bit of water. And just clean that. Okay, now we're going to do the gold in the tower. Now I don't have my gold chalk paste with me, so I'm just going to use ink. And I'm not going to heat set it because it's not going to be washed. This is going to be something that's hanging, excuse me, on the wall. I'm not going to get it wet, so I don't need to heat set it. And I'm just going to go paws here. Such a finicky little area. And we're just about done. Make sure I don't have any streaks in there. And the difference between the ink and the chalk paste is that ink is very forgiving. Like, you have a lot longer working time with it, but not with the chalk. The chalk paste actually dries quite quickly. All right. Now we're going to reveal. And I need to wipe my hands again. I'm just using Clorox wipes. That's how you clean the transfers, all the tools. All right, here we go. Oh, that's pretty. That is pretty. Other than the mess up under the eye. What do you guys think? Two totally different projects with the same transfer. The lighting's not that great there. I don't know if this is any better. What do you guys think? Looks like I'm frozen. All right, looks like the video stopped for some reason. All right, if it's just me that stopped, I will keep talking as I go. If you have any questions, please let me know. If you'd like to join my VIP group, type in the comments VIP and I'll add you. I can post customer specials and stuff in that group. I can't post them on here. So if you'd like to see that, let me know. Type VIP. Oh, good. So I'm not just talking to myself. What else was I gonna say? I just got distracted. Doesn't take much though, does it, Karen? Yeah, so if you want to join my VIP group, let me know and I'll add you. Type VIP. Thanks, Amber. And what else is there? If you want more information on Couture, let me know. If you would like to do a workshop, that I can also arrange that. I'm down on the coast quite a bit. I'm up in the Okanagan quite a bit. Awesome. I'm glad you are. Perfect. Well, so I'm going to show these two side by side again. I absolutely love the watercolor. I think that is my favorite project I've done so far. And you can do it with any colors. I just happen to really like teal. And then the black and white stripes, I thought, you know, just to do something different. I like that one too. I'm going to fix up the eye before I post it, see if I can get that off. All right, you guys have a great night, and I will chalk with you again soon. See you later.